How many times have you cleaned out your pantry, reorganized your pantry in your lifetime? A lot. How many times have you searched for solutions to make your pantry work for you and not against you? A lot. You are not alone. I updated the shelving of my smaller laundry room pantry for under $50 with some plywood and with a surprising type of covering that was not contact paper. Hi everyone. What we are going to do today is we are going to take my laundry room pantry and we are going to add 3 more inexpensive shelves to it. I did not want to pay the price of the cabinet maker to make me 3 more shelves. That I do not like to stack my canned goods on top of each other. You'll see that I don't keep the rings on the lids, and stacking them might give me a false seal and could make people sick. I don't want to do that. I have been looking for a solution for that pantry, and I told you in my previous video that I'd share my solution with you. That's what you're going to be seeing. I'm going to look different in the actual footage because it was over the weekend. I had help, thank goodness. You will be hearing their voices but not seeing them, as I was being respectful of their privacy. It is definitely a DIY makeshift solution, but I am very pleased with how it came out. So please join us. Let's get into it. If y'all want, you can look at the timestamps below or come along the entire journey with me. I would love that. These are the pieces of wood that we are going to make into shelves. I thought I was buying contact paper, but this ended up being wallpaper. And this is what we're going to use to cover those shelves to make it look a little bit nicer.
Well, it's going to go around the whole thing, right?
Yeah, I was planning on it.
Underneath too?
Yeah, I'm not going to cut it there because we're going to go.
You're going to flip it over. So then should we tack it, go ahead and peel it and tack it there and then
I'm going to
wrap
say
it?
tack it and then try to peel it now and pull out before you.
Yes, before the other
You're
side.
gonna want like your Pampered Chef, your brown thing, or something like the vegetable scraper that you can use as get the air bubbles out.
Oh, I do have that. Well, Hunter was going to go look and see if we had a plastic paint one that you can like do that too. But
Oh, like the putty thing, you mean?
Yeah. Yeah, we're on the edge here.
About here.
Yeah, I think we're good. Oh, now it's a little bit over, but it's not square anyway, so.
Okay, well, we'll just cut that one. As long as it's all covered at least.
And then, yeah, instead of poking a hole with, what did it say?
Yeah, poke a hole
Poke a hole with a needle or a knife. I'm glad y'all are here to do this because I was nervous to do it by myself.
Easier with 2 people, I'll tell you that.
Definitely.
I do these to all my cabinets when we move.
Oh, you do? Mm-hmm. With contact paper or wallpaper? We accidentally ordered wallpaper.
Just fine.
Well, and I think it's thick enough too. I think that looks pretty good. And this is an economical way to do it because if I got the cabinet makers to make them, they would be very high priced. And we already had this wood for another project. It was just a matter of buying contact paper wallpaper. Oh, that's good. Yeah, it's definitely, I think, a 2-person job. Do you think we should put this down on this edge now?
Yes, we can. I might want to flip it.
How's that gonna work when you're gonna go around? Just gonna go over top that one?
We may have to
Which
cut.
is the top. If you're gonna bring that around, you would want that to be up if this is the top. So it's rounded on the top part. Or it doesn't matter.
I don't think it matters. Oh, it's going to be longer too. Yeah, it'll wrap all the way around. I think we'll have to cut like a V in here.
I'm gonna seal it down.
Yeah. It is like wrapping a present. I'm going to go get scissors too.
I want a little lip. Maybe we'll just do it that much now since we're gonna overlap it. So just one square overlap, like that. And
Probably
then,
go 2 squares just to make sure it doesn't peel up.
okay, so let's mark this. Okay, that's our
21, the boards are 21 by 21, and we wrapped the full length around. Now we're doing 2 pieces to finish it. So 1 roll per board is basically what we're doing. And we'll have a little bit left over.
yes.
And this is women's technique.
It's resourcefulness at its finest.
That's right.
Don't judge.
Right? Now start from here with a new piece from here all the way to here to the edge where you cut it last time.
Maybe on the next one, because right now you're gonna try to match this. That would look funky.
And like
This is the bottom. This side. The pretty side. We should say the pretty side and
the pretty side and
the
the,
not visible side.
yes, that's a good way of putting it.
Okay.
Now is it over far enough to get your lip?
Yep.
You're not matching it, right? Are you overlapping or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get it all out the bubbles now.
When I start these projects, or y'all start these projects, I always think, oh, it'll just take like 10 minutes.
Uh-huh.
Never.
Yeah, look at that. She almost got the same color and the same.
Ah, yeah. You don't have to invest a lot to make this happen. You just need friends.
You just need there you go.
It's like my painter's tape. You got to make sure that glue gets so it doesn't start-
activated. So we're
It makes the seal just like you do on painter's tape. If you don't get it down, then
okay.
your paint gets underneath your painter's tape.
It seems like this is a good quality.
I think so. Hasn't lifted up yet, so that's a good sign.
Yeah, I agree.
You
So-
can't tell it to see
Nope.
because you got the brown.
No, you can't. Good job.
All right. So the pretty side
That's the good side.
is done. And now.
Are y'all perfectionists?
No, not at all.
Okay, good, because I'm not either.
No, we totally are. We like to claim that we're not, but really we are.
When it comes to this kind of stuff,
Because apparently it's bad to be, but the OCD kicks in after a while.
It depends on what it is, right?
Being super type A would knock me out of my fun crowd, so I gotta like balance the two. Gotta-
did you measure over here?
Yeah, it's getting. Are we crooked? Because it's getting shorter. It looks like. So we might come off of the board. I mean, I think it's fine because this is going to cover it, but I think we're okay.
I'm still on the board here. It's just less than the other side, I think. Maybe my scissor lines weren't as straight as I thought. I feel it.
And I
This is the ugly side though, right?
Yeah,
So
and
that'll
this will wrap
over.
over it, yeah.
So we're okay?
Yeah, I think we're okay. I'm sure it's their lines are crooked and not your skill. So it's, you did a cut here and here, and then folded the flap under.
Just
Yeah.
like wrapping paper.
That's what I did on the other one, so that's perfect.
It's like you're wrapping a gift for your canning self.
That's right. It would have been so frustrating to try to do this by myself.
You'd have to have a lot more limbs.
That looks awesome.
And then you can get a close-up of the edge.
Yeah, and so this is the back edge, so we didn't cover that one. We only covered the other 3 sides. Yeah, that looks
The lighting
great.
is in here, but
It looks really good.
it really does.
And I can't even see the seam.
On a dime. All right.
We're running into problems. This was not going to take 10 minutes. The board isn't fitting because it has to come over that little lip. And so it is so tight that it won't sit flat on all 4 pieces. So we are going to have to probably sand the one end, and we're going to bring the other boards in and just make sure they're not so tight to determine whether we need to sand those before they get wrapped or not. The other challenge is that canning jars don't seem to fit when they're this tight. So instead of putting the new ones all at the top, they'll probably have to be intermingled in, and there might be a row of canning jars and then a row of canned goods, because it seems like the canned goods will still fit. It is a puzzle we're trying to solve. We're going to test the other 2 boards right now. So here is where we are at. It has taken quite a bit of time and several of us to figure out best practice. So we do have this shelf in now, and I'm going to bring you in closer and explain what we are doing. So what we found is the existing shelves have a lip in them. And if I tried to lower this one to here, then the jars would not fit in between them. But because this is not as thick, this is more functional and it fits perfectly in both of them. What we're going to do is have an original shelf, new shelf, which is the plyboard covered in the wallpaper, original, then a new will go here, original, new, and original. I'm going to right now shift what's on here down, and then we will continue to work our way up. And we did run into a problem. I'm going to show you here. This is the original one, the first one we started with. And I had to get a planer that shaves off, and we tried to pull this back a little bit and protect it. But of course, sawdust got on it and now it's not sticking. So we have glue on here. I did shave as much as I could because it was not fitting, and it was literally like 1/16 of an inch that we needed to shave. And so what we're going to do is get another piece, and we are going to wrap it over there and not cause a problem there. This wallpaper, you can see we've got a little bit. It does not have to be perfect, because this is a pantry, for Pete's sake. If you look at it far, you can't see where the 2 pieces are. Well, you might be able to. No, it's not there. See, it tricked my eye. It's way over here. So that is our plan. We've got one more to wrap. We've got one to fix here, and then hopefully the pantry will be done. You know, when you think a project is going to take you 10 minutes per shelf, and you come to find out that is not the case, I'm going to start overestimating. So when I finish in less time, I'm going to be, whoa, look at us. Because this other way around, that's not as fun. It's utilitarian. So I'm going to now move the food around and get ready for the next shelves. I'm so excited. This is making me very happy. How dorky is that? Does anybody else get excited about your pantry? Because I am. Here's the final look at the pantry. I went ahead and reorganized this so I could keep the taller cans and taller jars in here for the most part. So I have my canned meat, bought cans of food, more canning because I'm trying to keep them on this thicker shelf. My very few jams that I have left, because I've given so many away, are legumes and beans, chicken, and then the items that I have up here, which are extras or specialty items. I am done with organizing it. I will wait to repurchase when that row of items gets down to just 1 or 2. And that way I can bring those to the front and put the newer ones in the back. And that solves my concern of first in, first out. And I think that that will be my plan. I think the only other thing that I've thought about doing is maybe putting labels here, because there might be some odd cans in the back. So I think I have some purple whole beans back there as well. So I don't want to forget that they're back there. So I think my solution for that is going to be to put labels. I know this was not my normal video because my friends came and helped on the weekend, but it accomplished what I wanted, and I'm so happy to do that. Things off of the to-do list make you feel so good. So I just wanted to say thanks for watching, and as my dad always closed his voicemail messages, bye for now.